Hey Collective, Christina here, Ginger Mama. I know there's a lot going on in the world. Deep breath, okay? Look, we're just gonna pull what's coming. What's coming? Just the world at large, okay? If you're just like, wherever you live, whatever you're feeling right now, maybe you're anxious, maybe you're just like, what will be, will be. You know, like, let's see. Oh, I gotta make sure I have that Knight of Wands in the deck. I'm gonna shuffle well. I wanna make sure you know. You can always speed it up a little bit if you need to. But let's see. One more good shuffle, Spirit. I don't want them thinking I'm messing with anything. King of Pentacles reversed. Financial issue, let's see. King of Pentacles comes out again. Knight of Swords reversed. Seven of Wands. Two of Swords. Star reversed. Wow. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. Queen of Pentacles is upright, but we have the King of Pentacles reversed. Justice is reversed, okay? Three of Pentacles reversed. The Star reversed. Seven of Wands. There's a defensiveness here. You got a lot of masculine energy here, like, no. They don't want to learn the financial lessons. They don't want to learn, in essence, how to heal enmity, that Ace of Pentacles. We're going to bring that into the mix tonight. I will read a biblical passage. Yeah, High Priestess here confirming. I also had that Ace of Pentacles. Give me 1 second because I want you to see this. Then I have the Strength card fly out of the other deck. They're in their ego. 10 of Cups reversed. They claim they want peace, but they're not speaking on God's accord, okay? It's like this feeling of not wanting to surrender control in any way, not seeing that the divine feminine is being flipped into their masculine as part of this healing collective ascension journey. And if you're like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Hold on, let me show you. All right, everyone. Sorry, I had to go downstairs because I had the Bible downstairs from earlier today when we were reading on the live. We were talking about Genesis. All right, that's why it came to my mind's eye. All right, we're at Genesis 2:23. All right, we're going to start at the cursed are you, right? This is God's words, right? Cursed are you above all livestock and all wild animals, to the snake. You will crawl in your belly all the days of your life and you will eat dust. And I will put enmity between you and the woman. Now, what is enmity before we go further? Enmity is the inability to understand one another or understand the opposite perspective. So energy aside here, gender aside, he's saying, I will place enmity between the two of you. You're not going to be able to understand each other. You're not. I will also place it between your offspring and hers, right? So generational curses being shown here, right? Generational differences. And he will crush your head, your intelligence, right? And you will strike his heel, right? So he will feel weaker in your presence. To the woman, he said, I will make your pains in childbearing very severe. With painful labor, you will give birth to children. Your desire will be for your husband, and he will rule over you. That's always a very controversial line in the Bible. He will rule over you. Now, why is he ruling over? Money, right? So let's go further. To Adam, he said, because you listened to your wife and ate from the fruit of the tree which I commanded you not to, you must not eat from it. Cursed is the ground because of you. Through painful toil, understand the pain is being placed on both people equally, right? You will eat food from it all the days of your life. It will produce thorns and thistles for you, and you will eat the plants of the field. By the sweat of your brow, you will eat your food until you return to the ground, since from it you were taken. For dust you are, and dust you will return. A reminder that you will work all the days of your life. You can have all the money in the world, but you will not take it with you upon your death. You will work nonstop in a repeated hamster wheel, so to speak, to try to produce goods and money. You will use that to try to control, until such a time where enmity is healed, which we see later in Revelation, some reference to that, right? And we see this, quote, second coming or ascension, if you will, 7 chakras, 7 demons. You can go read all about Revelations, right? It's all connected, everyone. And so it goes on, right? So Adam named his wife Eve because she would become the mother of all of the living, right? And what I want to get at here is this feeling of enmity, all right? When we look at masculine and feminine energy, if you are in wounded feminine, oh, well, I'm nurturing and kind and childbirth and I care for my elders and I care for society, but you're not standing on the ability to work and be principled and toil and understand that, then you cannot understand your partner or the opposite perspective. If they cannot understand how to allow feminine energy to stand in that more financial or work piece, and they tap in with their emotions, their spiritual path, their higher chakras, 1111 as I say this, and understand their own flow state, then we have no healed enmity. And you might say, well, when does this end? Well, Revelations 22:20 gives us an idea of that, right? A lot of people are not big fans of Revelations. I love Revelations. It's tattooed on my left ring finger. I'm that committed. Now, does that mean in this lifetime? Maybe. Does that mean in future lifetimes? Maybe. But right now, what his curse is, see the heart in the middle, the green chakra? That's your heart chakra. The lower three chakras, the solar plexus, sacral, and root, are grounded in masculine. If you identify more with that, that is earth realms, that is work, that is following your intuition when it comes to that. This is sexual energy, creativity. Your upper chakras are dreams, visions, enlightenment, your communication style, your throat chakra, your ability to speak truth on behalf of the divine, right? Your third eye, your ability to dream, your ability to magnetize, your ability to see visions and auras. Your crown chakra, your ability to access your crown when communicating with the divine, your ear ringing, all of those things. Ideally, we are balancing both within each of us, healing enmity with God. God's going to tell you if you need to learn more about the lower or the upper. But so long as you're only staying here and avoiding this, or you're only here and avoiding this, you cannot hit that beautiful space of that open heart chakra and balance within both energies. All right, that's a really hard concept for a lot of people. But at the same time, we're 7 minutes into a video. It's not that hard when you actually think about it. It's an unwillingness to get in flow state and say, what are my repeating numbers? What are my astrology reports? What are the Bible verses? Are you just opening a Bible and saying, what do I need to know today? You know, I opened up to Jeremiah. It's like there's a need for you to take the reins here, take control. If you are a masculine energy, when we look at the state of the world, I think they're defensive. They think it's unfair. Both sides feel like it's unfair because both sides are operating from the opposite perspective. That's why you hear people in office right now saying the woke culture, because they're actually envious of that and they want that, they desire it, but they're avoiding it. Just like you hear other people all woke, but they're avoiding the work piece. They're avoiding grounding as above, so below, right? And so I feel like Spirit's saying, have hope here with the Six of Cups. Have hope. Keep trying to hold peace and educate, right? But there is a need here. It's a lot of defensiveness. It's a lack of healing. It's a lack of belief in that. It's a lack of trusting your own intuition, male or female body, energy aside. And so there is a need to slow down and reflect on these individual downloads. Are you called to share? Are you called to operate in a different space? Are you called to stand up for other people when justice is not there? Let me find that line. One of my favorites. We're looking at Matthew 23:28. Woe to you, teachers of the law and Pharisees, you hypocrites. You give 1/10 of your spices. You tithe 10%, mint, dill, and cumin. But you have neglected the more important matters of the law, justice, mercy, and faithfulness. You should have practiced the latter without neglecting the former, right? Practice the latter, practice both balanced energies. You blind guides, you strain out a gnat, but you swallow a camel. In this passage too, Jesus Christ himself is saying, do not call anyone father or rabbi, for you have one Father in heaven. There are institutions and people that do not want to give up that control right now. That is what we are witnessing. Continue to stay in your flow state. Continue to ask if you are balanced and aligned in both of your energies. All right?